When did you finally think of the proposal? Because it was 3 months into the relationship. At that time, you got discouraged.
Yeah.
When did you do it, and how did you do it? Like, did you plan it?
It was the best. It was so sweet.
Which the one in
Paris.
There are so many.
No.
oh
There was one very sweet one we had when we were again somehow in London only. He was shooting there, so I'd gone to meet him. And we just said we are married. Today we are done.
oh yeah,
This is what it is now.
this is what it is.
It doesn't matter if we do it officially or nothing. From today, our relationship is that sacred to us that it's something that we bind ourselves. We don't need something to bind it.
Yeah.
Because he just makes me really happy. But the final time that he actually
No
proposed...
wait, when did I give you? Was London the time I gave you the kada?
Kada, yeah. He used to wear one kada, so he gave me that.
I said I don't have a ring right now, so because it's circular. I said this is the ring, so I gave him my kada.
Yeah.
This is which year?
This was a year into us seeing each other.
Probably.
Probably about a year.
So 2018? 2018,
हाँ,
2019.
2018. And then in 2019 for my birthday, we went to Paris, and I had no clue about all of this. So we went out for my birthday. So he booked a very nice lounge, fun space and everything, and we went there. We went out over there, and then when we came back, I went to change or whatever, and I came back, and then my gifts were laid out, which was like a jacket with my. I had a dog called Buster. So Buster was hand painted. On the back of the jacket and on the front was me and Miha, who's my
A new dog.
current baby.
Current dog.
So that was there, and I started crying, and I was like, this is so sweet. And then he made me a video.
Yeah, I made you shoes also.
Oh yeah, he made me shoes with Buster.
You painted them?
No, he got it.
Got it done. I'm not
Custom.
that artistic.
I'm like, you're raising the bar really high.
No, I'm not that artistic.
So he gave that, and then then he showed me his iPad, and he's like, oh, I made you a video. And by then at that point, he had not met anyone in my family, like my extended family. He had met my parents, obviously, but my extended family lives in Delhi and LA and everywhere. He managed to get everybody on camera to say something for me. So I'm crying.
It started with my niece who loves her. And she's
Yeah.
like, hi Anushka, happy birthday, I love you. And then it went on to all the friends speaking
All
a
our
few
friends,
things.
my friends, all my uncles and aunts, and I was like, that's so sweet because he made the effort to involve
yeah.
my uncles and
Effort is
aunts,
what
like
matters.
friends. Chalo, of course he knows. So I'm like lying down and I'm watching and I'm crying and I'm crying and
I'm behind her.
And he's sitting behind me, and then the last video was his, and he's like,
I'll say exactly. I said, I have a lot of things that I want to say, but I don't have the words. So in the video, this is happening. I said, so why don't you just turn around?
and I'm confused, like I'm like, what? And I turn around and he was sitting with a ring.
How sweet.
And he's like, I promise, and he's crying, and I'm like, you promise what? And I'm howling, and I'm like,
Full on howling
I was
session.
so emotional, and then I was crying, so my nose got blocked, so I was like, one,
Tissues.
I've gone to the bathroom, what are you saying? And he's like, it was a promise ring, and he's like, I promise to keep you happy, I promise to do this. And then the next day we got up and we went to Disneyland.
Yeah.
So it was like
her birthday day.
the most perfect birthday for me, because the previous night I had a very nice meal. This
we
happened.
had a nice dinner on the river.
Yeah, and then we went to Disneyland, and then we had like a river. We had the dinner on the cruise on the river, where you could see the Eiffel Tower like shining.
everything.
So it was like literally what you saw in movies. Like
Yeah.
that's what happened.
Dreamy.
It was so dreamy. Like, and it was the perfect location. And however cliche it sounds, I don't care. It was fab for
Please,
me,
everything.
so I don't care.
Some cliches are classic.
Yeah,
Yep,
it was a classic
absolutely.
cliche.
Paris
It was
is
so
definitely it.
sweet. Like, it was just so sweet. So next day, my sister and mom called me on FaceTime. Like, look at this and all.
So they also didn't know that you're doing it.
Nobody
How
knew.
long did you take to plan this?
It took me a while. I'm horrible in planning, so it took me definitely a while because my family knew it. Like my sister and my mother knew it. I went with my sister to design the ring properly because we thought that we would eventually get a tattoo which says infinity, like that design, there's this sign. So I got the promise ring made in that design and everything. So I got everything. So it was a process, and Paris was first time for me, so I had no idea what to book, where to take her, no idea. So I'm googling, which is the best restaurant and what kind of cuisine, and I'm horrible at that. It's usually her.
Yeah, I
And
plan
somehow-
everything from meals to outings to everything. So he had obviously one job was my birthday. I'm like, you have to plan that. So he did that, and then so I was in Disney. We were in Disneyland, and I was wearing those Minnie Mouse ears. And my mom and sister called, and I'm like, look at this, and they're like, can you grow up? Like literally, you just got proposed. And I've turned the camera to Adi, and he's wearing the Mickey Mouse ears. I said, we don't need to grow up. He's worse than I am. And literally, and she's laughed, and she's like, you all deserve each other. Like you all
Yeah,
deserve
that's
to
true.
be with each other.
So nice.